Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Before going to the video, those who are not subscribed our channel, subscribe it and also click the bell button. In this video, we are going to see about the previous year's questions on network elements. First question, the PN junction diode is here. This question was asked in September 2013. Option A, passive device. Option B, vacuum device. Option C, unilateral device. Option D, bilateral device. We know that the PN junction diode can conduct current in only one direction. So it is a unilateral device. Second question, all the resistance in the figure are 1 ohm each. The value of current will be. So this question was asked in June 2015. And here they have given the circuit, and for that circuit they have asked to find the current I. Options are 1 by 15 amps, 2 by 15 amps, 4 by 15 amps and 8 by 15 amps. Answer is option D. For solving this circuit, we have to proceed from the right side. So here the resistors are in parallel. If two resistors of same value are connected in parallel, then their equivalent will be half of the resistance value. So the circuit can be simplified as shown in the figure. Now the resistor R and R by 2 are in series. So their equivalent resistance will be R plus R by 2, which is equal to 3R by 2. So this circuit can again be simplified to the circuit shown in figure. Here we are replacing each series connection with a single resistor. So we have 4 resistors, 3R by 2. Now these 3R by 2 are in parallel with each other. So parallel equivalent will be 3R by 4. We know that if two resistors of equal value are in parallel, their equivalent resistance will be half of that. So 3R by 2 parallel 3R by 2 is equal to 3R by 4. Replacing the parallel resistance 3R by 2 by their equivalent 3R by 4, we have the following circuit. Now the resistors R and 3R by 4 are in series with each other. So their equivalent resistance will be R plus 3R by 4, which is equal to 7R by 4. So these two can be replaced by 7R by 4. Now these two 7R by 4 resistors are in parallel. So their equivalent will be R plus 7 by 8R. Now the equivalent resistance is equal to R plus 7 by 8R, since the resistors R and the equivalent of 7R by 4, which is equal to 7 by 8R, are in series. So by adding this we have 15 by 8R. We have given the value of R as 1 ohms. So substituting for R, we have R equivalent is equal to 15 by 8 ohm. Now the current can be calculated by using the formula current is equal to voltage by R equivalent, that is resistance equivalent. Here voltage is equal to 1 volt and equivalent resistance is equal to 15 by 8 ohm. Substituting, we have I is equal to 8 by 15 amps. Next question, the circuit shown below will act as an ideal current source with respect to terminals A and B when the frequency is. This question was asked in December 2015 and the options are 1 radian per second, 0, 16 radian per second, 4 radian per second. And the answer is option D. Let us see how we got this. We know that for ideal independent voltage source, the internal impedance or internal resistance is equal to 0 ohm. So XL minus XC is equal to 0. Here XL is the inductive reactance and XC is the capacitive reactance. XL is nothing but omega L and XC is nothing but 1 by omega C. So substituting for XL and XC, we have omega L minus 1 by omega C is equal to 0. So simplifying, omega square into LC minus 1 divided by omega C is equal to 0. Now taking omega C to right hand side, it will become 0. So omega square LC is equal to 1. So omega is equal to 1 by root of LC. They have given the inductance value as 1 by 16 and capacitance value as 1 farad. So omega is equal to 1 by root of 1 by 16 into 1. Now omega value as 4 radian per second. That is, the frequency is 4 radian per second. Next question. A 20 ohm resistor is connected in series with an inductor, a capacitor and an ammeter across a 25 volt variable frequency supply. When the frequency is 400 Hz, the current attains its maximum value of 0.5 amps and the potential difference across the capacitor is 150 volt. This question was also asked in December 2015 and they have given the values of capacitance and inductance. So first one, capacitance is equal to 1.325 microfarad, inductance is equal to 0.119 Henry, capacitance is equal to 0.325 microfarad, inductance is equal to 2 Henry. Which of the above values are correct? Option A 1 and 2, option B 2 and 3, option C 3 and 4, option D 1 and 4. The correct answer is A. Let us see how we got this. The circuit for the problem is shown here. Here the resistor R, inductor L and capacitor C are connected in series and also an ammeter is connected which measures the current, and the voltage given is 25 volt and they have given the frequency as 400 Hz and this frequency occurs when current is maximum. We know that in series RLC circuit, the current attains its maximum value when inductive reactance is equal to capacitive reactance. That is, XL is equal to XC. So at resonance, we also know that VL is equal to VC. That is, the voltage across the inductor will be equal to voltage across the capacitor. They have given the voltage across the capacitor as 150 volt. So VL is equal to VC is equal to 150 volt. The voltage across the inductor VL is equal to current into inductive reactance. So substituting for VL is equal to 150 and current is equal to 0.5 amps and XL is equal to 2 pi FL, and also substituting the frequency as 400 Hz, we have L is equal to 0.119 Henry. Similarly, the voltage across capacitor is equal to current into capacitive reactance. Substituting the value of voltage as 150 volt and current as 0.5 amps and XC is equal to 1 by 2 pi FC, frequency is equal to 400 Hz, we have C is equal to 1.325 microfarad. Hence, the capacitance value is 1.325 microfarad and inductance value is 0.119 Henry. Next question. The power dissipation in the resistor R4 of the following circuit will be. This question was asked in July 2016. So in the circuit they have given voltage as 100 volt and 4 resistors. Resistor R1 is equal to 40 ohm, R2 is equal to 33.3 ohm, R3 is equal to 50 ohm, R4 is equal to 20 ohm. The resistors R2, R3 and R4 are in parallel. Now The options are 10 watt, 15 watt, 20 watt and 100 watt. So the correct answer is 20 watt. Since resistors R2, R3 and R4 are in parallel, they have same voltage. Let that voltage be VA. Now applying KCL, we have VA minus 100 divided by 40 plus VA by 33.3 plus VA by 50 plus VA by 20 is equal to 0. Here, since all the currents are leaving current, we have the entering current is equal to 0. Now 33.3 can be replaced by 100 by 3. So we have VA minus 100 by 40 plus 3 VA by 100. Here we are taking reciprocal of 100 by 3, so we have 3 by 100 plus VA by 50 plus VA by 20 is equal to 0. Taking LCM, we have the LCM as 200. So 500 plus 6 VA plus 4 VA plus 10 VA is equal to 0. Now taking 500 to right hand side, we have 25 VA is equal to 500. So VA is equal to 500 by 25. So VA is equal to 20 volt. This is the voltage across all the resistors, that is R2, R3 and R4. They are voltage, that is 20 volt. Now the power dissipation in the resistor R4 is equal to VA square by R4. So we have VA is equal to 20 volt and R4 is also 20 ohms. So substituting for that, we have PR4 is equal to 20 watts. So the power dissipated in the resistor R4 is equal to 20 watts. Consider the following RLC circuit and read the statements given below. This question was asked in January 2017. They have given the RLC series circuit and VR, VL, VC are the voltage drop across resistor and inductor and capacitors respectively. The current is the total current flowing through the circuit. Now the statements are the current I is in phase with VR, that is the voltage drop across resistor. The current I leads VC by pi by 2. VC is the voltage across capacitor. The third statement is the current I lags behind VL, that is voltage across inductor, by pi by 2. The current I leads VL by pi by 2. Which of the above statements are correct? And the options are 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 4, 1, 2 and 3. Now we know that the current I is in phase with VR and the current leads VC by pi by 2 and the current lags behind VL by pi by 2. So option D is correct. Next question. Two coils having equal resistances but different inductances, say L1 and L2, having time constants τ1 and τ2 respectively, are connected in series. The time constant of the series combination is, the options are τ is equal to τ1 plus τ2, τ is equal to τ1 plus τ2 by 2, τ is equal to τ1 by τ2, τ is equal to τ1 into τ2. Now this question was asked in November 2017. The series combination answer is time constant τ is equal to τ1 plus τ2 by 2. So option B is correct. Here according to the question, we have two coils of equal resistance R and inductance L1 and L2. Now the time constant of the series combination will be tau is equal to L equivalent by R equivalent. So L equivalent is nothing but sum of inductors L1 and L2, and R equivalent is the sum of resistors R1 and R2. Since here both the resistors have same value, R equivalent is equal to 2R. Now tau is equal to L1 by 2R plus L2 by 2R. Here L1 by R is equal to tau 1 and L2 by R is equal to tau 2. So tau is equal to tau 1 by 2 plus tau 2 by 2. So tau will be equal to tau 1 plus tau 2 by 2. Next question. The RMS voltage measured across each of the circuit elements in the figure given below is shown. When the circuit is excited using a sinusoidal source ES, the RMS value of the source voltage ES is. This question was asked in November 2017. They have given the RLC series circuit and the voltage across resistor is 3. Voltage across inductor is equal to 14 volt. Voltage across capacitor is equal to 10 volt. And current I flows through the entire circuit. ES is the sinusoidal source voltage. The options are 1 volt, 4 volt, 5 volt, 10 volt. Answer is C, 5 volt. Let us see how we got this. In series RLC circuit, the source voltage is given by ES is equal to square root of VR square plus difference between the voltage across inductor and capacitor, whichever is greater, the whole square. Here VL is greater, so VL minus VC the whole square. So substituting for VR as 3 volt, VL as 14 volt and VC is equal to 10 volt, we have ES is equal to square root of 9 plus 16, which is equal to square root of 25, which is equal to 5. So the RMS value of source voltage is 5 volt. Next question. Consider the following statements associated with resonant frequency. This question was also asked in November 2017 and they were given first statement: for a series RLC circuit, current is maximum. For a series RLC circuit, voltage across capacitance is maximum. For a series RLC circuit, current is minimum. For a parallel RLC circuit, total impedance is maximum. Which of the above statements are correct? The options are 1, 2 and 4 only. Option B 2 and 4 only. Option C 1 and 4 only. Option D 1 and 3 only. Here for a series RLC circuit, current is maximum, it is correct, and also for a parallel RLC circuit, the total impedance is maximum. So fourth is correct. So option C is correct, that is 1 and 4 only correct. Thanks for watching the video. For more videos, don't forget to subscribe our channel.